The following announcement has been paid for by white boys who obediently submit to the Black New World Order.
Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. We good on audio. Trying to sound like a fucking robot. Crazy shit. Princess, how you?
Hello, I'm okay.
Yeah, I was just setting up this new account on the lab on the desktop, so I want to make sure my audio and all that good shit came in clear. Mhm. Wait, I think your audio cut out. Say that again.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, that might have been a damn echo. Shit.
Oh, you might hear my king in the background singing.
What's he singing?
Unhinged by Masco.
Unhinged by who?
Masco.
Masco?
I have to Google that one. I ain't mad. I'm over here playing some Street Fighter. Just wanted to test this out. Audio down a little bit. Yeah, I'm do a little space later, talk my shit. I'm gonna have to just name everybody, name places and dates and all that good shit. And plus, looking to set up I got the YouTube set up, so I'm gonna try to keep things clean enough to go clip up things to get on there. Who is Mac Soapy? You're a sub. Mac Soapy, what's your deal? Oh no, Soapy ran for his life. You see, he was scared he was going to drop the Mac Soapy. I called out that dude talking about reparations on Reddit.
I
He wrote a
saw.
whole he wrote his whole life story to talk around. I'm like, bro, all you had to say was you're a white guy from Virginia that got the nerve to be over here commenting and looking at black dick on Twitter on Reddit, but got to want to talk about black people shouldn't get reparations. It's not going to repair anything. You out your fucking mind. That's why we had that space the other day, because we got to talk about it. Ones who deep down behind all that bullshit are scared to give up any real power. And you can see the people in the comments, they all there, or a couple of people trying to gas up his little comments with them bullshit likes, the little upvotes. They ain't trying to hear that bullshit, bro. Y'all weird as hell. Y'all look at black people dick all day, but you don't want motherfuckers that have any fucking thing. I was talking about getting it popping on there. I got it popping on there, and I got a couple of weird DMs. It gets to the point. That's the thing that I'm gonna talk about later with the BnWo. Oh, there's so many white men trying to pose as women or trying to gatekeep. Yeah, I got a girl, but you got a what the fuck? Dude spent the whole time telling me he got a girl, but he want me to fuck him too. I'm like, the fuck, bro. That's why I don't know if I showed that one, but I'm like, give me her number. If we want me to fuck you, the girl, and have a whole thing going on, give me her number. Well, well, all that bullshit. These people are weird as fuck towards black men, black people in general, but then want to keep us in some bullshit. Is that how weak the shit makes them feel? That shit weird as fuck. So I get it popping on the Reddit, and there's a whole bunch of DMs. One dude said he right in my hood, right on Claremont and Bergen. But got a girl sent pictures of the girl. I'm like, okay, so give me her number. Well, tonight maybe. I got one dude DMing me every morning. Good morning, good afternoon. Where's the number at? Oh, I don't want you to fuck my wife shit. And maybe fuck me too. Hell the fuck no, nigga. The fuck? Y'all got girls and y'all gay as fuck. You gonna play with every fucking body. What's your fucking mom, bro? We talk about gatekeeping the BnWo. I don't know what the fuck they doing. They ain't calling this shit out. Fuck, I'm the only one saying, bro, y'all weird as hell.
What in the fuck, man? Why is it always fucking something? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. It's had that shit too. What the hell do that shit, man? I'm off the phone.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I was sitting there, so I'm like, it had to be in Poppy's store. I know I just had this carbon up over there.
I'm losing debit cards. I don't even want to talk about this shit. I bought a flashback and leaving something in the store. Oh, man, you get that Cash App notification. Somebody spent your fucking money at a fucking Burger King. I'm like, you motherfucker. They got commercials about that now because the convenience of just playing with a damn card with all your fucking money on it. It's wild having to cancel a card that got my rent money on that shit quick enough. I can't do it on here? I'm on Street Fighter having technical difficulties. Oh, yeah, trash. So I better check them comments or something.
Yeah, but I think it was being weird. I don't know what the hell was going on. I'm smoking though.
Make me want to roll up. Having all the damn fun. Yeah.
Twitter has
shit.
me feral, you guys. It's terrible.
Yeah. I'm thinking anything work out with this page right here, and I keep my nose clean enough, I might be able to. I might just put a blue check on this one too, because I've run pages before where I got the numbers up quick, and it's like Twitter's different now because now with the now people are just paying for you're pretty much paying for engagement with the blue check now. You damn near having to pay to have your shit seen
Yeah.
because I put some of these same posts on YouTube. I'm building up the YouTube page off of these, and I'm just putting the vanilla. You know what I mean, maybe some white girl saying she loves some chocolate, something like that. You know what I mean, and it's building up. I already got a already got a video there with 1,000. I got the shorts with 1,000 fucking likes already. 1,000 not likes, that views already. I'm like, what little bullshit I go on Twitter. Thank God my name is still my name out here. Even on Instagram. Dude knew who I was. He's like, yo, if you are who I think you are. That's crazy. I don't know. I guess I couldn't keep the BnWo talk off the wrestling page, but there's racism in wrestling. You know what? A lot of racism comes from racism is meant to protect the inferior. Motherfuckers weren't good enough to compete on the even as individuals. Have to have a whole system to protect them, protect their bullshit ego, protect their fake sense of legacy, cowardly bullshit. The kind where given an even shot, you see how exposed and fragile they are. They had race riots because not Jackie Robinson, Jack Johnson won the boxing match. They talk about how the very first national race riots, all because a black man won a fair fight. After telling us and trying to live through him that all black people are cowards and all that bullshit. Crazy ass documentary. They actually shot a couple of black construction workers in Georgia. Shot 3, killed 1. Remember that shit. They went there and got on some Charlie Kirk shit with construction workers because a black man won a fair fight. With all their so-called greatness, too fragile to handle that shit. But then again, they're removing Jackie Robinson out the damn White House. We're not scared of white excellence. Hell, you got the white people calling out white mediocrity. Oh, if there's in shadow, the fuck lust. Wanting to get a hand of your ass. So apparently, Shadow Lust, you know KBQOS. So you actually know a girl I've made content with. So you know my work. Shadow Lust.
Hey, baby. I haven't seen her in a minute. Like that.
Yeah, she's on here. She's on here. I should add it to the fucking group chat. Dumbass nigga. She just she even followed this new account that I got. Oh, you do? Oh, that's what's up. Shadow. Shadow, what up? I hear you, bro. What up?
What's up?
Yeah, so yeah, you say you still talk to her, right?
Nah, it's been like a couple years since she moved out of Jersey.
Yeah, I know. Same thing with me.
I was actually supposed to meet with you guys. You know that?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Back when we did the whole thing, we did the we did a fundraiser.
Yeah.
We was damn near like, yo, y'all want to fund me? Old girl coming to see me. We're gonna bust her ass when she get over here. They funded that shit. We put some good content out.
Yes. But then I don't know what happened. I think I had to go away for work or something. I don't remember. And then she didn't believe me, and then she stopped kind of talking to me for a while. So I don't fucking know.
Stop playing, yeah. Stop playing.
I'm not playing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Don't play with us. We don't know that shit. Yeah, you gotta damn near get all your weight back with old girl.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't talk to you either. You don't talk to her now, right?
I talk to her.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, fucking retweet, comment, all that good shit. I was saying she follows this. There's some new account that I got here for the spaces. I should have lost my They should have took both my pages, the 10,000 and the standard 2,000. How they doing it? Because I can't do spaces on the 2,000 anymore. I guess because of Charlie Kirk and all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
I had some racists come on my page. The racist has a Muslim girl he calls his girlfriend, but was on a space letting the weirdo dudes talk about her being a terrorist and feeding her bacon and all kind of weird ass race play degrading type of bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's like weirdo bullshit. And then when I brought it up, he's like, "Don't talk about my wife like that," not knowing I had the recording of him letting people talk crazy about her, the religion of Islam and the whole damn deal. He wanted to dress up like Allah, wanted her to wear a hijab and a burqa, all kind of weird little dick bullshit.
Listen, this all comes from the white male psychology that they don't want to accept that they're inferior. So they have to like dance around it, where I just say, I know what's up. I know what's up and I accept it, and that's it.
I appreciate you acknowledging white inferiority. Let me state this, because I'm going to have to do a BnWo State of the Union address towards some of the people who even own the trademark and represent it as well. And my perspective is there is white inferiority, mediocrity, but hell, there's white excellence. Sure. I like Game of Thrones. I like, you know what I mean? I respect black excellence doesn't fear white excellence, right. But white supremacy supports white mediocrity and white inferiority. That's right. Why we have this system that look at the fucking president. Look at the joke he's making. Look at the joke he's making this whole fucking country.
Yeah.
Our black thought leaders teach us that white supremacy is a death pact. We may go over the fucking edge just to protect how pathetic certain white men look and feel about themselves. How I represent the BnWo, my point is that if you do naturally feel inferior, we won't shame you for it. The shame really does come from the people who can't handle or acknowledge it after being gassed up about being Superman, Batman, Iron Man, Spider-Man, the white man. You every kind of hero there is. Y'all don't went back and made bread, rice, and Jesus fucking white.
Right. Yeah, it's just about being honest with yourself, man. If you could be honest with yourself, then you don't have that hatred in you, you know?
I ask every white guy this shit right here. If you could publicly, openly live the BnWo lifestyle, not a fetish,
right,
not a kink,
right,
lifestyle, live it openly with no public shame from your own people who are trying to keep the shit hidden while damn near breaking the Grindr fucking app every time enough Republican men get together. I mean, you damn near they have Nick Fuentes running MAGA now.
I know.
Cat boy.
He's horrible. Boy. He's horrible.
He's pathetic. One, he's not even really white. The cops pulled up because he talked that rape shit to females when he's gay any damn way. How you gonna, bro? It's always the gay dudes who want to control women because you're not straight enough to even keep them interested or even have an actual relationship with them.
Exactly.
It's like fucking. It's like Tom Cruise. Look what he had to do to keep a fucking woman around. Contracts, cages, Family Guy cutaway jokes with gay white dudes in fucking dog kennels.
Yep. Again, it's the dishonesty. It's a dishonesty within itself. That's why me and Kay got along so well, because I acknowledged where I was. I acknowledged who she was. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And you were good enough to not be intimidated by hers.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
Because the thing is, in the BnWo, on my aspect, I kind of have a way to kind of tap in and sniff out beta male shit.
Yeah.
Most beta male shit is usually a bunch of beta males trying to run something based on beta shit, meaning they either have to water it down so participation trophies with the Democrats, or with the Republicans, they hide all the real fucking men and prop up bullshit.
Well, that's why I personally don't call myself a beta. I call myself a cuck. Okay, I think there's a big difference because I have strength in what I am, and I know what I am.
Same thing. But it's a category of it. There are a lot of types of beta male shit.
Sure.
What would you call a cuck? Alpha?
No. I think there's. I think there's A, B, and C in a way.
If you acknowledge yourself as a cuck, that's some alpha ass beta shit. That's
exactly. It's like in the
that's having balls.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
It's in the middle. It's never going to be. Listen, bro. Listen. It's never going to be alpha like you. You know what I'm saying? It's right where I need
And
to be.
that's
It's right where I am.
and
It's right where I am. Just
and
being honest.
that's okay. That's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah.
no judgment here.
Yeah,
We
same.
understand what you are better than most, and have the most understanding, because we understand how that can be a functional relationship.
Right.
Like I said, you already know the girl I fuck right here in this room.
Yeah.
Yo, she sucked my dick for an hour fucking straight.
Okay.
One phone ran out of fucking memory and shit.
You talking about Cassandra?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's amazing. Fucking Spider-Man ain't got shit on her. Fucking amazing.
I took her and I forgot the guy's name. Her and Amanda out to Atlantic City several times. We stayed in a room, and yeah, I was a total service guy, total service cook for them. So
that's good.
A couple years ago.
Did she let you clean up?
Oh yeah. Yeah, why not?
I made her squirt. So I don't know if you got to catch that shit in the air.
Yeah, she's yeah. She's next level, man.
She was next level, but I showed her my levels. We had fun. I matched her levels.
Nice, man.
Oh yeah. So you're still in New Jersey?
Yeah.
And you're still looking to
well,
my issue with these white boys is that either pay tribute, acknowledge what you are to help advertise the brand and the lifestyle.
Yeah.
And or introduce black men and white women together.
Yo, here's what I'm trying to do, my man. Listen to me. So you can even talk to Kay about it, because she knows if you talk to her. I've been out of a job for like 3 months now, bro. But I have a girlfriend. You saw the pictures. I am slowly trying to show her BBC porn.
You know that's some white ass privilege, right?
What do you mean?
You're a white man with no job and a girlfriend that looks pretty.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty enough that I saw her pictures and I'm busting her ass.
Bro, I don't know how I do it, man. It comes from like just being honest. You know what I mean? Like,
it comes from being white. Yeah, well,
you
I
think
look
so?
good and have a big dick and own a business. And I gotta go through bullshit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but hold on a second. You got to go through shit with black girls too, or just white girls?
I have to go through shit because of white supremacy and because I'm a black man.
How so? Tell me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know your life, man.
Can I give you one word?
Yeah.
Racism.
Tell me, give me like a concrete example. Like what do you think?
Savage. I was gonna say, sir, you can't be that slow. You know good and goddamn well what black people go through that makes it hard for them to actually do anything in this fucking country. There's no way you don't know that.
Honestly, no joke. Listen,
I will tell you that shit.
I'm an honest person. I would tell you straight up. Okay, I live a different lifestyle, and I don't live near black people. I don't really know what you guys experience, and that's why I'm asking you firsthand, politely, with respect.
Yeah, I'm telling you simply, there's racism.
Is there?
It literally is just that.
Systemic, economic, financially.
I can keep my friends out of trouble because of white privilege.
Like, so you said about like getting a girl though. Like you said, I have my girlfriend because of white privilege. You're saying that you couldn't do it.
Have you ever heard of this word before? It's called comedy.
Of course.
So yeah, I'm joking with you.
Oh, okay, all right.
I didn't know. But the joke is based on, the fact that your white ass can have a girlfriend with no job.
Well, to be fair, I had her before I lost a job. So. But yeah.
And somehow, as a cuck, how well are you sexually satisfying her?
Probably not that good.
You cucks have women with the best pussy. You know why? Because the shit's usually tight as fuck when you get over there.
So you don't think to ask your partner if she's satisfied afterwards? Like what?
Do you think I'll get the truth?
I think you know the truth, or you get off on being beta, even if you could lay dick.
Truth or no truth, you should still ask.
No, I just get off on truth. Yeah, the thing is though, listen, 4.5 inches and thin, probably not, right? So why am I going to ask and embarrass myself for her? You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. So you're white, you have no job, and you got a little dick, and somehow you've been keeping a girl good enough that the first chance I get, I'm going to fuck the taste out of her mouth.
That's what I want.
Amazing. That's amazing. That's what you want. Shit.
That's what I want, because I want her to be 100% satisfied.
So all this truth you haven't gotten to telling your girl. How long have you been with her that she doesn't know?
About 6 months. 6 months, but the first 2 months were like long distance. So, yeah.
I find that amazing. All this truth talking, you haven't talked that truth to her yet.
Yeah. You have to understand though, like it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing because it's kind of like it's not super popular, and I don't want to I want to kind of, and also it's actually better if I lead her into it and let her watch the porn with me and all that shit.
Yeah,
and
it'd be better if you told her the goddamn truth from the jump.
And then what if what if she says fuck that, I'm not into that, and then
I think it would have been better. This whole time you've been wanting her to take black dick, right?
Yeah, it's been my thing for like 10 years.
From the moment you fucking met her, right?
Of course.
You didn't tell her though, and
no,
you're over here with no job, and for the last 6 months, by your own acknowledgement, you've been giving her 4 inches of dick.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I know.
You owe us some kind of truth. Divine One, what up, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, Divine One, do me a favor. Try not to we're trying to keep this somewhat clean so I can get it on YouTube. I want to try to catch up with some of these BnWo people on YouTube who aren't really taking it mainstream or hitting on real topics. And I think we're hitting on some real shit over here.
Okay, we'll just tone it down.
Exactly. Don't say white agate. Even though it's my favorite word. Put it this way, don't say it now, so maybe we can sell t-shirts later.
That'll work. That'll work. We'll just go mainstream with this shit.
Oh man, if Davinsky comes in, I don't know. I might let the hammer fly.
I'm gonna have to go in. I'm sorry.
All that peanut butter talk.
Hold it down, son.
Yeah, speaking of going in, I'm about to go in the whole BnWo later, like I mentioned, because I seen them on YouTube, and I'm thinking, I know damn well you and you didn't do a podcast together after all the fly shit y'all was talking to me about. And like that, I'll be the whole game of Street Fighter while
Wait
talking
a minute.
to y'all. So I can multitask.
Hold on a second. Did you just request a following, Shadow Lust?
That was me.
And why is that?
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to introduce myself to you.
You're trying to introduce it sounds like you're trying to ask me on a date or something. Is that what you're trying to do?
Trying to what?
It sounds like you're trying to ask me on a date or something. Is that what you're trying to do?
Bro, no. I don't even know where you are.
I think he wants to submit to you.
Are you trying to submit to a black king?
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir. No. That's not the question. Are you trying to submit to a black king? That's the question.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, well, by all means. You know what you got to do next, don't you?
I know.
Hey, Devon, hold on for a minute. Wait for a minute.
Wait, you know what? I'm going to let you take care of that. I'm going to let you interview him.
I was going to give you guys a topic real quick to go in on, matter of fact, to get to know each other on. And the acknowledgement of it. Do you, even with your no job and whatever, who can't pay tributes, do you agree that Black Americans are owed reparations?
Let me answer that with a question.
I need a yes or a no.
It's going to be yes or no. I'll give you yes or no. But I
need a yes or a no. You just said both, so say which one you're saying.
Can I ask a question after I answer it?
You could say yes or no, and then you could ask any questions. Matter of fact, you could address Divine One with any questions.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Matter of fact, good. Now explain that to Divine One. And Divine One, remember, we're going on YouTube about reparations and the BnWo.
All right.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. I'll keep it professional.
Wait, can I give my reason so you understand it at least?
I
Yeah, go ahead.
already know the answer. You're a cuck and white, and you're
No,
not even from
it's
West
not actually.
Virginia.
Let me tell you why. I think differently than what you. I'm a different kind of thinker. So let me just tell you. Let me ask you a question though, real quick. Do you think Jews deserve reparations from the Holocaust?
No. See, the thing is this: we're talking on far. Hold on a second. We're talking on foreign soil. We're talking about North America. We ain't talking about Germany.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about Switzerland. We're not talking about any of those European countries. We're talking about the genocide that happened here in North America.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Fair. So do you think Jewish people who live in Germany today?
Hold up. Can I insert something?
All right.
You know what's crazy? How the Japanese got reparations for their internment camps right after fucking Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
That's wild.
100.
All right. So
one.
So then let me just pose this question real quick, just because we want to make sure the logic chain is tight, right? So Jews today that live in Germany, should they be entitled to reparations?
I can't speak for Jews because I'm not a Jew.
Well, I'm not a black. So how you asked me to speak for a black?
The victims of Holocaust were, they did get reparations. Yes, they did.
Okay. No, they didn't, because my family
they got
was
it twice.
part of it. My family was part of it. Nope. I had family killed in it.
And then they're not going to talk about how Israel gets what, $6 billion a year from the United States government.
It's horrible.
But yes, Holocaust. Those of that did get reparations.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, let me tell you my logic why I said no. Okay, simply because it's not the same people, right? So, like for instance, slavery happened how many years ago now? 150 years ago, right? So if well, let me finish my statement. Yo, listen.
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Hear me out, and I'll hear
I
you
gotta
guys
hear this.
out.
Wait up. You're talking about logic. Okay.
Well, no, hey, bro.
Hold up.
You didn't let me finish.
Hold up. We heard enough. Now let me interject based on this logic chain. Do you think that the survivors of Black Wall Street should get reparations, seeing how they're still alive and being denied?
It get kind of quiet there for a second.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Shadow.
Are you
sorry,
on mute?
I muted by accident. I'm so sorry, guys. I wasn't trying to hide. Can you hear me?
Don't fumble.
Okay.
We hear you.
What is Black Wall Street? I don't even know what that is.
What is Black Wall Street? Excuse me?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Black Wall Street is?
Can you explain it to me?
All right, better question. Have you heard about
some share on Black history?
Wait, wrong one. Wait, I got a new one. I got an even better one. Hey, Shadow Lust. Have you ever heard of a holiday named Juneteenth?
Of course.
What's Juneteenth acknowledge?
Slavery, no?
Slavery? Federal holiday, right?
Yeah.
Logic chain, right?
Yes.
Where is the logic in celebrating a holiday that federally recognizes slavery that hasn't been paid reparations for?
Well, every holiday is based on stuff that happened in the past, wars that happened in the past. So that doesn't mean reparations were paid.
But how are you going to offer a holiday as a form of apology for something that you did back in the past that you never made an apology for?
Well, you're asking me for my logic. You didn't let me finish, right? So you got to let me finish, because I don't believe in the holiday either then, if it's about reparations.
Oh,
listen to me. Listen.
And why is that?
You don't believe. Wait.
You're gonna paint.
I got it.
You're going to paint me into a corner.
But this is what it comes down to.
Hold up for a minute.
Can I talk?
No. Hold on a second. Hear him
You're gonna
out.
paint me.
I'd like to hear
into a corner.
his explanation.
Listen, you're gonna paint me into a corner into being racist. Yeah, you're already trying to do it. I see it.
No, I didn't say that.
I know.
I didn't say that.
No,
I didn't
I
say
appreciate
that.
you trying to hear me out.
Sounding like every other white person out
there.
there.
No, I'm not.
No. I want to
You gotta let me finish.
I want to
You
hear.
gotta let me finish.
I want to hear your explanation, and I'm going to give you mine.
If I was racist, I wouldn't be offering up my girl, right? To him. So that's number one. All right.
Oh, you're one sick puppy.
No.
Offering your women to black men is not reparations. Point blank.
You're one sick puppy. You're one sick puppy, white guy.
Listen,
reparations because you're just doing it to clean up some cum.
They were offering themselves to us long before that shit.
No, but if I hated you guys based on the color of your skin, there would be no way I would want my girl to be with you guys, right?
Kumbaya, kumbaya, we all are one.
So you said that if it comes down to reparations, you wouldn't recognize Juneteenth as a holiday.
But I can only answer it if you give me about 2 minutes to explain my logic.
You don't need 2 minutes.
I do.
So one, relax.
You're trying to corner me into a yes or no. I'm relaxed, bro.
Because the question is simple of, do you believe Black people should get reparations? Yes or no. It's literally that simple. It is a yes or no question.
No, there's a qualifier to it. I believe the
like
slave.
every other white person out there, there's always some but or and or.
Do you want to hear it or not? Do you want to hear it?
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I believe the actual slaves deserved reparations.
They're
not
passed
people
away or way old now. How are they supposed to have
What do they have to do with you? What do they have to do with you?
Wait a second.
Shadow, hold up for a minute. I got this one. Shadow, where are the descendants with paperwork?
Hold on.
With paperwork and documents that can. I got paperwork showing the roots of my ancestors with proof of.
Part of the reason why they teach cursive.
Holy shit, dude! Can I finish up? I was about to get to that.
Let me finish. One, you're talking all that Black king shit, but you're interrupting a Black king. If you are calm, you should be calm enough to let your Black king speak on his space when it comes to his issues.
All right.
You can disagree, fine. I don't take it that seriously because it's so good to get one of you to say this shit on file. So good. We need to hear people like you.
But it's not coming from any racism or hatred towards Black people. That's what I'm trying to understand.
I didn't say racism. I don't even think it's necessarily hate or racism. I think, in my honest opinion, people like you tend to just be simply scared.
No. Can I say something? Can I say something?
Hold up for a minute. And I say that because exactly based on logic and chains, what was the reason Black Wall Street was attacked? Not just Black Wall Street, but successful Black towns all over the place. You literally got Trump talking
like Lake Lanier,
Chicago, exactly, which was Oscarville before that. You literally have white folks talking about niggers, Black people in every Black ghetto in the country doing all kind of Black ghetto stuff. They won't go after them because of it, with all the racist fucking Dylan Roof shit that they talk about. But when Black towns were successful, when Black towns were thriving, over absolutely nothing, and it was the obvious reason, and we see that now. Hell, the whole welfare debate digs up the fact that welfare was denied to Black people because it was meant to build people up. You see all the memes. If welfare was meant for Black people, there wouldn't be any welfare. The hell with getting reparations. They won't even want to put us in the spot that they stuck us in, redlining, Jim Crow. We talk about, you opened up this show talking about acknowledging white inferiority. The problem is, it seems like we're going to have to get you to acknowledge actual white inferiority and the historical ramifications of it. When we talk about reparation owed to Black Americans by America, we're not just talking about regular people. Why should I pay reparations to people who won't exist? No, that's not even an argument, but good. It's a good straw man for people who don't know better. What it is the U.S. government that's put reparations for people for far less reasons, for smaller, insignificant. Matter of fact, what just happened?
Do you want good YouTube content? Because if you're not going to have good YouTube content if you're the only one speaking.
Don't interrupt me. What you doing, bro?
I've been listening for the last 5 minutes. I want to answer some of your points.
And you're gonna keep fucking listening. And you're gonna say thank you, sir, when I'm done. unless you're not really built for this BnWo shit and you just want some black cum to clean up out of a white pussy.
Nope.
Let me know now.
Nope.
All right, then. Good. Sit back, listen, and most importantly, learn.
Let me ask you a question. Will you give me an opportunity to respond?
Bro, you didn't even know what Black Wall Street is.
Okay. Will I be able to respond?
And you will learn. You didn't even know what Black Wall Street is. You didn't know what Black Wall Street is? Black Wall Street is the one thing we should get reparations for at this exact moment.
I have a question.
They're literally old people who are alive right now.
Savage.
They literally saw a massacre and didn't get money for it.
Savage.
And they're being denied for the same reason that the whole place got bombed in the first place.
I want to look at
Big Sav.
Go ahead, pardon me.
All right, so I got a question. Since he lacked understanding on where Black Wall Street comes from, do you understand where the Bloods and Crips stem from? Since white people always seem to target black people involved in gang violence?
No, I don't. And I'm not one of those white people. So don't mistake me for those people, please.
No one ever did. I was just asking if you had any information on Black history.
Okay.
Before you assume, open your ears.
I'm not assuming anything.
Now then.
Listen. I want to know about the success.
No, I'm going to interject something.
I
Hello?
muted him because my king was still talking, and I don't like that. Excuse me.
Bro, yeah, Shadow. What the fuck, bro?
My king would like to finish speaking.
Bloods and Crips stem from supporting their neighborhoods back in the day. Now, if I'm correct, what was it? The FBI or the CIA that decided to, have the whole mall situation?
CIA. COINTELPRO CIA.
Yeah, thank you. Now, due to white involvement, a lot of Black history and a lot of Black action to improve our neighborhoods and our communities have been tampered with because of the fact that white inferiority is a toxic trait and one that a lot of y'all hold. Not a lot, majority. Your actions stem from your history and your ancestors. Believing that Black people don't deserve reparations, even though we have been your main target of victimization throughout history, for the only reason, the only piece of hostility we have shown white people, I will say, was Romulus and Remus. A nice little folktale for you. The beginning of white people in origin. Us birthing you and kicking you to the other side of the desert because you weren't our color. That is, I will say, the only that is the only piece of history that I will say we got wrong. Us kicking you out made you a horrible person. Not you specifically,
Sure.
but understand that.
Please tell me when I can speak. I don't want to be muted again, so just let me know when I can reply.
I'm finished.
Okay. Am I allowed to now reply?
He's finished. I don't know if you have anything to add, Savage.
Shadow, go on.
Okay, thank you. So first off, to go back to my original point that I was trying to make is I'm Jewish, okay? And I don't believe that I'm due reparations. And that doesn't mean that what was done to African Americans was right at all. They were both wrong. The only reason I think I don't deserve reparations is because it was so long ago that today, I'm not affected by what happened to, people in my heritage's past,
That's a good point right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect reason for why we're owed reparations, bro.
You're not affected by your ancestors' past, but they're
Can I interject something here?
to this day.
Possible fucking way.
Can I interject something here? You say you're Jewish, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, now what's your last name?
I don't want to give that on the air.
Oh, okay. You don't have to give your last name, but do you have a Jewish last name?
I do.
Okay. Now the thing is this: I hear the ethnic European groups. Well, I'm not white, but you know what? You benefit from whiteness. Okay, whether you like it or not, you benefit from the privileges of whiteness in this country. Now, you can call yourself whatever, but the fact is you benefit from it. People like me, Savage, okay, Princess is King, we don't benefit from whiteness, okay?
Can you give me
Because the color
a
of our
couple of
skin.
examples?
You see, this is the difference. Huh?
Can you just provide a couple of examples just so I'm clear and I understand what you're saying?
Okay. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example.
Sure.
I'll give you an example. When the Jews first hit
Jeffrey
North
Epstein.
America in the early 1900s, okay, because they had two periods when Jews first came to America. The first one was back in the 1860s, and the second one was back in the early 1900s. Now, the thing is this: yes, Jews were discriminated against, just like anybody else, as far as blacks and so forth, right? But the point was, this is what they did. They changed their last name. Say Stillberg, right? So Mr. Stillberg said this. He can change his last name to say Mr. Let's just say Mr. Smith, all right, to make it sound more Western European and so forth, because the color of his skin is white. Okay, you understand that?
Yes, I do.
You understand? You benefit from white privilege. We don't.
The greatest other example of that, not to intervene or interrupt.
No, go ahead, Princess.
Another great example. Nothing against Asians, but they're pale-skinned. They come to America and they give themselves American names, and they're able to benefit from certain things.
Come on.
Even me, myself, as a mixed person, I still do have slight white privilege, obviously, because I can do certain things. I can get my darker-skinned friends out of trouble. I've made cops go away because my friends are dark-skinned and they want to think they're doing something. Like, that is the point here. You aren't affected by your ancestors, but they are. Every day to the present, they're still dealing with the same racism, the same bullshit their ancestors went through.
What can you? I just want to know like some examples. All I heard was about changing a last name.
Right.
But what are like actual some examples how they affect you today?
I got some good examples.
Yeah.
Oh, here, Sav, you can go first.
You said 3 examples. I'll give you 3: Jerry Seinfeld, Ben Shapiro, and Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
Jews with all kinds of white privilege.
All right.
No, but what don't you get? Like, how does it affect you? Like, all
right. Here's a great example that everyone else gets except black people. That is a major hindrance for us. Besides redlining, I'll say even up to 60, 30, and even now, when an Asian American comes to this country, an Irishman comes to this country, an Italian, a Hispanic person, or an Indian person comes to this country, they have less pushback. If anything, they have more support and funding when it comes to starting a business or finding housing outside of as white people call urban but ghetto areas, places with low funding, places with bad public schools, because tax revenue in that area is down because opportunities are low.
This is gonna sound terrible of me, but if you've ever noticed in certain areas of, like, greatest example, my friend lives in New York. A lot of his little tobacco stores are,
you don't see a lot of black-owned businesses because of the fact that it's harder for us to get the money. Well, not even say get the money, but get a loan from if we can get said loan, sometimes the property owners won't sell to us. It's been like that 60 years ago. It's been like that still to today.
Okay. That I didn't know.
You said that you didn't. You're against Jews getting reparations because you're not affected by the Holocaust,
right?
Even though
that's what I mean by you might not be affected by what your ancestors went through, but black people still are affected by the same racism their ancestors went through back then. In the present,
I was gonna say, how do you not know that black people?
It's on the news all the time. It's literally
it's obvious.
How does he not benefit?
That's easy, bro.
And how do you not benefit if you're Jew?
I personally don't. That's why I'm broke. Right, I'm broke.
Question.
I'm not.
All right, so I'm not. I don't want to get too deep into your family background because I don't want to be too invasive.
Thank you.
You said who of your relatives were part of the Holocaust?
My grandfather's brother. So yeah, great uncle.
All right. Now, when your family came to America, what was the living situation for them?
I can tell you exactly. So we came from Poland, Ukraine, and Czech Republic in the late 30s and early 40s. And I do know for a fact that we had no handouts. My grandfather opened up a restaurant in New York City with whatever money
you were allowed to open up a restaurant in New York City.
I'm sorry,
but he had no handouts, sir. We're gonna pause real quick.
Sure.
Not to say that's a handout, but that right there is one of these social constructs that was given to people of paler color.
Correct.
That people who are black weren't given.
I agree with you.
We couldn't open a restaurant. We couldn't open no business unless that
You're
was our mom
you're
and pop
absolutely
shop.
correct. And it's fucked up. That's fucked up. Absolutely correct.
And to this day, that's still
But you just
in
said
present day. It's literally the still same thing. I've heard people go through the whole getting bullshit questions when they're trying to get a loan, when they're trying to get into a school, whatever the case is. It's always something that has to do with, because the immediate thing of a black person is, oh, what's your background?
Right.
And it's always some malicious intent towards the question. And I know because a lot of my friends are black.
Some of us can't even get jobs because of our names.
Well, let me tell you this though. Is that still the case today? Because I'm gonna tell you a personal thing that happened real quick. I just I applied for a job and they said like I was the number one candidate, and this company still practices DEI, and I actually found out that I didn't get the job because they had to reach a certain DEI percentage. I think like 4 or 5%. And they
Shadow, can I ask you a question real
well,
quick?
can I just finish the one thing?
Why do you think they had to come up with some shit called DEI?
I know, I get it. I get it. I'm not dumb. I get it. I get it. Let me just finish the point real quick, just so you can understand. Just hear me out real quick. So at this point now, wouldn't you say the role is reversed? Because I was actually told that they actually, I found out through the grade 1 pick, and I lost my shot due to the number 2 pick. But he was great too, by the way. Smart. He was a smart guy, but he just happened to be black, so he got the job more. So isn't it now? Isn't it reversed now?
So basically, hold on a second. So basically, they had to fill a quota.
Well, the thing is, though, didn't I lose the job to a black man? So isn't it reversed today now? Isn't it almost like the role is reversed?
Oh, so hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a minute, Savage. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute.
So DEI is just affirmative action in action. That's all it was.
Hold up for a minute. I gotta ask a very important question. Shadow, did you just pull that story out of your ass?
Absolutely not.
Because you're getting cooked.
No, man. No. Listen, once I get to know you, I could show you in writing. I could show you.
You really just went from you have a 4-inch dick to you're against reparations.
What? What does one thing have to do with another?
DEI, you were the most qualified and lost your job to the second qualified guy who was a
I could tell you how I know it's true. Listen, you don't let me talk, so I don't even understand. You want a good YouTube channel, you got to let the other person talk too, man. I'm about to tell you what happened.
You know how good you're making it saying shit like that.
But you didn't let me finish. I could tell you how I know it, man.
Bro, I'm letting you know right now you're finished. But go ahead and.
All right. I don't know why I'm finished. I'm telling you what happened. I have a friend who works in this company. Okay, I know that I was about to get hired. I was on the final round, and they had to, because they're a public company, and they still follow DEI. Okay, which I'm not totally against, by the way. I'm saying. But isn't it now the roles are kind of reversed?
And to answer your question, no, DEI is just affirmative action in action.
Didn't even happen, bro.
So basically, you were discriminated against because the fact
That's
is,
how he feels.
A less qualified black
against
got the job over you.
Shouldn't the best person get the job?
Yeah, they should.
Bro, you really trying to reverse how many times they won't let Shador Stewart play quarterback. Can you stop it?
I'm just saying, shouldn't the best?
It sounds you contradicted yourself, Shadow. You know
I don't think it should be either way. I don't think.
Yes, you did because see, your white privilege got in the way there, guy.
What?
You let it. Literally let it show.
What do you mean?
We were just talking.
You let it show.
No, privilege.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jewish.
In the title now, being inferior is okay. You came in here talking, acknowledging your inferiority. All
physically,
of a sudden, you're better.
You sitting up here insulting,
I did that, by the way.
Savage's motherfucking
I'm
intelligence,
sorry.
Prince's intelligence, her king, and my intelligence. You benefit from your white privilege, so don't sit up here and insult our intelligence.
You guys were talking about it. I was like, I should add that into his title and be like, this is the title.
Bro, what?
You don't go there and say, hey, I'm a Jewish guy. Give me the job. No. You benefit from your white privilege.
No, obviously I didn't.
Yes, you did.
How? I'm still jobless.
You just said it right there. They hired a less qualified black candidate due to a quota. Oh, no, excuse me, a DEI quota.
So?
See, right there? There it is, fella.
I don't understand.
If you're supposed to be a white, if you're supposed to be a white inferior, wouldn't you feel proud and happy that a black superior got a job over you?
Can I answer? Can I have more than 5 seconds to answer the question?
Why are you lying about
can I have more than 5 seconds to answer the question?
How you're fucking better than. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I want the best. For instance, let's say it's a pilot, just for example. I want the best person, the safest pilot.
Charlie Kirk.
Oh, you're Charlie Kirk now,
No, I'm not. Because if it's a black person, I want a black person. If it's a white person, I want a white person. I want the best person, the best pilot on my plane. Wouldn't you?
So what does the nationality or the color of skin got to do with the job?
I want the highest quality person. It has nothing to do with the job.
No, that's not the question. I said, what does the nationality or the color of the skin have to do with the job?
Nothing.
Who's qualified?
Nothing.
But you say you want the best qualified. Now, who's the best qualified?
Whoever.
How would you know who was the best qualified? No, answer the question. How would you know who was the best qualified? Is it by merit or is it by, I don't know, let's just say some merit. Okay, now how would you know that?
Hey, Devon one, the crazy shit is he might have just got fucking, it might really be a black guy. It might not have been DEI. It might have just actually been a black man who was.
And what does it matter who's riding that damn plane? Wait, hold on a second. What does it matter who's the captain of that plane? As long as he gets you to your destination alive, that's all that matters.
So if it's a heart surgeon and you're getting heart surgery, you don't want the absolute best doctor?
Yeah, I want to see his credentials, but I don't give a damn where country he's from.
So we agree.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Here's what I want to talk about. You just happen to mention black commercial airline pilots. You do know that we do have the record of not crashing any commercial airline planes. Meanwhile, white people have done.
Well, that's because 96% of pilots are white. So of course, I mean that's just the odds.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, do we know why though?
Well, first off, you can't expect it to be 50-50.
Does everyone mind if I say something?
Funny as hell, bro.
Does everyone mind if I say something? Do we know why most jobs like pilots and doctors and lawyers are white people now? Let's put our thinking caps on, buddy. Now, why is it that most of them are white people?
I can tell you why.
What do you think that is?
Can I answer? Because 87% of the population is white in the country. So there's more to choose from.
No, it's less than that.
Sir,
it's less than that.
Is not why.
Isn't black people 13% of the country?
That is not why.
Isn't black people 13%?
No. Wait. I've been hearing that for the last 30 years. So you mean to tell me that the black population is 13% since the early 90s, and here we are in 2025, and it's still 13%? No, it's way higher than that.
If I'm muted every time I speak, I have to leave. Because otherwise I'm just being shouted at. It's not fair.
Actually, that's your place.
But I'm also trying to, but we're having a conversation at the same time. We're having an intellectual conversation.
You're trying to sell me on some bullshit, and I find it fucking hilarious.
I haven't said anything because I keep getting muted.
That's why the most important thing is to not be gaslit by the bullshit we hear you coming.
I actually haven't been able to finish a full sentence.
Go ahead and speak there.
You finished enough shit to finish yourself as regards to this discussion, but you could keep going. You can keep going.
I would just like to say the reason why is because white people don't want black people to have those kinds of jobs. If you actually think about it.
Not me at all.
That's anecdotal. Just you.
Hold on for a minute. Wait, hold on for a
But
minute.
you're only talking to me. I don't talk for my race. I don't talk for my race.
Shadow, we're talking lives and transit population. How about the fact that y'all done put all types of abortion clinics all through the goddamn black communities to talk about population
and then try to take them away at the same time.
Wow. That's wild, bro. Y'all can't be the ones trying
You
to make
know,
sure
I'm gonna tell you what.
Then talk about how we don't have a population. That's like
I'm gonna tell you what, Shadow.
Whoa. That's like the way we're locked out of economics and then told how broke we are.
I'm gonna tell you what, Shadow. That comment you just made about that DEI comment was typical white entitlement. You know that?
Because you didn't let me finish my point. And if you did, you would have heard
what
I was about to say.
What was the point? What was the point?
I'm going to tell you. But I keep getting talking over. So what's the point? I can't go on. I can't talk.
No, I want to hear the point.
Shadow. Shadow, quick question. Are you caged right now?
No.
What the fuck? You should have been talking all this shit with a cage on. What the fuck are you even talking about?
All right, sir.
No nut. November.
Okay.
Do people still do the whole growing their beard thing during this month? Just curious.
I don't know. Okay. My point with the DEI thing is I believe that whoever is the best heart surgeon, the best pilot, the best computer programmer, whoever should be hired. It shouldn't skin.
That's amazing. That's amazing because if that was the case, we wouldn't have DEI in the first damn place.
Okay, well,
because
you know, the thing is,
black
you know, the
people
thing
were
is,
able to access good schooling, they would have been able to have those jobs.
You know the thing, but I got to say this. You know the thing about with white folks like you, because you are white, because you are really white, because you can be objective, but you are white. You have a white man's mentality. You have this. You know the thing is, you talk all this kumbaya and we are one, but how do you do that when you have white males that have the monopoly on every industry in this country, and then you come over and act like, well, I wasn't like that. My people are not like that. And so, no, you're not dumb. You're not blind. You see this. You're a full grown man. So don't sit up and insult our intelligence.
I'm not.
Okay? You don't go through what we go through. That's like me telling Princess, I know how you feel as a woman. I don't know nothing how she feels as a woman.
I'm not saying.
You see what I'm saying?
First off, you're putting words in my mouth. Okay? I'm not. So you're making it sound like I'm angry and like I'm not at all.
No, you just contradicted yourself right there with that DEI hire. You said that you were passed over, happened to be black.
Right.
Okay, but you were the qualified candidate.
Supposedly.
Right?
Supposedly.
So that was your job, right? You knew you had that job, right? You just that was your job, right?
It should be the job whoever is the best, has the most merit.
Now, how do you know? No, this is my question. I want to know this. How do you know that he was less qualified than you?
I was told from somebody who works in management.
You were told, oh, you had inside connections.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
That is interesting.
And you weren't
Would you
fed
say
wrong
that would be, hold on a second. Would you say that would be social networking? That inside information?
I could tell you how I know this person. It's a neighbor of mine.
But that's social networking, right?
So you have neighbors and you have black friends. It's just a friend.
No.
No, obviously it's not networking because I didn't get the job, right?
Wait a second. I just made my point right there. This is white privilege right there. Social networking. You had a buddy and you made him a phone call and say, hey, how did that black guy get that job over me and so forth? Well, the higher up said that we had to fill a quota, but we really wanted you, and we just had to get this African American so we can keep the DEI quotas, happy and so forth, right? And then you said, oh fuck, John, I can't believe it. That was my job. Well, I can't do anything about it there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's just the bosses, this DEI quota shit. It's just, it's whatever.
So what's your point? What's the point? What's your point here?
My point, I just made the point. You see, you had social networking. You see, this is an example of white privilege in this country. You see, you can get inside information and inside jobs that we can't. Okay. See, and the thing is this: even if they're not hiring, they'll let you know when there's a job position hiring. Okay.
But let me ask you a question: if Shadow was I'm sorry, if Savage was working,
Shadow. Okay.
If Savage was working at the company, then you would have been able to get inside information because you two are friends.
Yeah, but Savage is not working at the company because Shadow don't own the company.
Well, neither does my friend. I said he works there.
You see, you're making a double standard. You see, what you're doing right there is coming with this double standard. Well, if a black guy owned a company, then if I came and slide in and say, hey, Savage, hey, hit your boy up. Let me get a job there. All right. But see, you're making it seem like the fact is that it's all the same. No, it's not all the same because we don't own nothing in this country. We don't have the monopoly on nothing. See, you're not getting the point. You people have the monopoly on everything in this country, and you know this. So don't sit up and insult our intelligence.
I'm not trying to.
Okay?
I'm not trying to.
Yes, you are, bar mitzvah boy. Come on now.
Okay. I can't. I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a microaggressive comment there, fella? I'm sorry. Let me apologize
to you at all? No.
Was that a microaggressive comment? Was that a microaggressive comment? I'm sorry. I just let the racism slip out. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry.
If anything,
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You guys sound have more hatred towards whites than I do towards blacks.
Oh, really? Now, wow. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. We just struck a chord there, Savage.
It sounds because you're insulting me.
We just struck a chord there.
You're insulting me.
We just struck a chord there. Is your face turning red right about now, man? Because I do apologize. I really do.
Aren't you trying to insult me here?
It's funny because not everyone is aggressive. It's just I'm listening.
You are experiencing white guilt right about now, Shadow. You know that, don't you?
It's not white.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jewish guilt.
No, it's not white guilt. It's white shame.
Mm-hmm.
They're never guilty, but they tend to be ashamed of themselves. Generally speaking.
I'm not gonna
I think you know what I think. A lot of times when I talk, hold on a second. I think I think a lot of times when I talk to people like you, it's like the fact is, it's like you people know these things, but you thinking that black people are so stupid, naive that we don't know what the hell is going on here.
And you're speaking for me. You're just speaking for me. I barely got to speak.
I'm not speaking for you. I said I didn't say Shadow. I said white people, and Jews included.
Okay. Well, it's been a good conversation, guys. I can't make my points. I don't get enough time. I keep getting muted. You know, it's hard to.
You made believe a black guy in an office.
It's your white guy mentality, man.
You made believe a white. It's amazing to be. You had trouble getting.
I tried to come and have a productive conversation with you guys. Actually, I really did.
But the state.
And how are you going to be? Wait a second. Hold on a second. And this is I don't understand. How are you going to be a Jew?
You guys hate white people more than I hate black people. I need you to stop with all the anecdotal bullshit. That's my issue.
What do you mean?
Anytime we talk about a generalized statement about what white people have done, you come with, I haven't done this. I don't do this. I haven't.
Well, I haven't.
We're not talking about you specifically unless we have actually designated you specifically with a question.
Fair. That's fair.
This is what he meant by white man mentality.
Okay.
What he's saying is that as much as you feel attacked, you could play this video back and it's going to show you being hyper defensive.
I guess maybe I thought you were talking to me directly, like I'm just one of the same, and that's it.
But I struck a chord, though, didn't I?
It's being said repeatedly.
Well, now that you're telling me that
it's you were talking about a system of supremacy.
Okay. So then I might be wrong.
Tell me something, Shadow. You cannot tell me. Hold on a second. You cannot tell me you don't benefit from white privilege.
That's why I asked for
it. It got kind of quiet there. It got kind of quiet there.
Can I think before I speak? That's why.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The reason is I don't know if I benefit from it because I was asking you examples of how you don't benefit from it, so I can compare.
You don't? Oh my God!
Can you give me some example? Can you give me an example how I do? That's all I'm asking.
Oh my God! You know, if you have to act like you need an example, you know that you benefit.
No, I actually no.
That's why you're trying to play dumb about
no, you're putting words in my mouth. I actually don't know.
Nobody you trying to put some bullshit on the table.
What benefits do I get?
Smash you something.
What benefits? Hold on. No, hold on.
Something.
What benefits do I get that you guys don't get? Please tell me one.
And the whole thing about that is that hold up, Devon.
No, I want the answer.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
What benefit?
Hold up.
What benefits do I get that you don't?
Chill the fuck out, bro. Relax, because that's the whole shit. I told you way back early on, joking about you having white privilege, and you got defensive about that then. It sounds like you're defensive about having white privilege.
Incorrect.
Because we can't even joke with you about it.
Okay, I didn't know it was a joke.
If we bring up, don't interrupt me. And the fact that we bring up the fact that white people in general have white privilege, you damn near need examples of racism and all kinds of stuff. It sounds like, bruh, you over here getting defensive about obvious shit that anybody knows. That's why you got people damn near on your ass. But at least with me, you see through that.
Well,
shit.
Maybe you think everyone knows things and I don't really, actually.
The thing is, like I said, we play this shit out. You gonna look crazy.
Okay. Can you give me one example though of a privilege that I have that you don't?
You keep talking, a white man talking about he needs an example of what white
Wow.
privilege.
So educate me, and look good on your stream and educate me because I don't know.
Look at the color of your. You know what? I'll give you one example.
Wait, that's the whole thing. Getting gaslit into giving examples crazy. We're not gonna play.
But you're gonna talk and not, so you could talk and not have anything to back it up.
We mean have to back it up. We're talking the obvious.
I don't know the obvious, dude. I live a sheltered life. I seriously do.
You live a
I don't really have friends or anything. Okay, very little. You can ask Kay.
You live a sheltered.
You can ask Kay.
You live a sheltered life, but you don't understand.
I don't.
Privilege.
You ask Kay. She knows about me. She knows about my life, man.
Wow.
Yo, you understand the way you contradict yourself?
Thank you.
No, I don't.
You already said that you shouldn't get reparations because you're not affected by shit today. Obviously, black people are affected by.
Well, I didn't know this.
Still today. And you talk about.
I didn't know about Black Wall Street. I swear to God, I didn't know about Black Wall Street.
Oh, okay. You didn't swear to God you didn't know about Black Wall. Oh, question: how old are
I'm
you?
45.
Wow.
You're 45 years old, but don't know about white privilege.
So that's nothing to be. If I'm trying to learn, why are you making fun of me?
Yo, the fact that you wouldn't even say that shit out loud is funny as
Do you know how hard is that? You know how hard is that for us to believe that you don't understand white privilege? Come on, man.
But honestly, I swear, I really don't.
You just gave an example of white privilege earlier when you said that you had inside connections to that job.
Not because of my race.
Social network.
No, not because of my race. Just because he's my neighbor. That's it. If he was black,
he's your buddy, right?
But if he was black, I still would have had that same privilege.
No, because he's your bud, right?
He's just a friend. It doesn't matter what his skin color is.
No, because he's your bud. That's
He's my neighbor, so.
Remember what I said about you talking yourself into contradictions?
Actually, no, I don't see a contradiction here.
You talk about the best person should be qualified for the job. Do you understand that DEI is the reason they had to make DEI because the best people weren't getting hired for the job?
Did not know that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then
come on now, you knew that.
I'm serious. I know I probably sound like the type of person that like I'm just playing dumb. I honestly, genuinely, I don't know.
I don't know about playing dumb, but when we play this shit back, you're gonna sound dumb.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care if I sound dumb.
It seems like you really want to know what you really want to know.
Yes.
You talk about the best person should be hired for the job.
You see me as a normal person. I'm not a normal person. I don't get out much. I never did. I live.
Obviously not.
I'm being serious. Listen. I've been honest. I've been honest with you guys from the very beginning.
Have come out of a girl I fucked right here in this room. I know what you are.
Ask her about me. Ask her about me. Ask her about me. She'll tell you. I've had very long conversations with her. Do you know I've had very hour-long conversations with her on the phone?
You're having a nice conversation right now.
But if you want some more insight about me personally and why I don't know these things, she can tell you why I don't know these things.
You say you don't know them.
I really don't.
Okay.
Cassandra can tell you. Cassandra can tell you why.
Don't really need much of a cosign. I'm downloading the data right now.
What data?
45-year-old man that doesn't know about white privilege.
I've heard the term, but I never really understood the. I can't finish the sentence.
Wow.
I've heard the term. Okay, please let me. Please, we can have a better we can have a better. We can have a conductive conversation if you let me just finish the sentences. That's it.
We're conducting a BnWo space acknowledging white fucking inferiority, and that's why we're talking some wild shit.
Oh well, let me say one thing. Physically, absolutely inferior. Physically, absolutely. But
physically, but she got it. So you got it.
Well, hold on.
But you were passed over for a job. You were passed over for a job.
I don't care about that. I don't really care
Superior.
about that.
Yes, you did.
I don't know.
Yes, you did.
I can't finish a sentence. I can't finish one sentence.
Go ahead and finish that sentence. I'll put the mute button on right now. Hold on.
If what? What was that?
Go ahead. He said he's hitting the mute button so you can talk, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. So if the black person was better than me at the job, then I want him to have it. Okay. I want whoever's the best person for the job to have the job. Number two, when it comes to white privilege, I've heard the term, but I personally have not seen any examples of that privilege that I have that a black person doesn't.
So you're saying that you openly acknowledge that you as a 45-year-old white Jew haven't benefited from white privilege?
I don't know because I don't know the examples. I personally haven't seen it. Listen to me. Listen, please. I beg. I just wanted
to ask you that question and get whatever kind of answer.
And if I do experience it, I don't see it. Okay, I have a brain issue. I'm not. Cassandra can tell you I have a brain tumor. No.
You got a brain
Cassandra can tell you I have a brain tumor that affects my learning. Okay, I'm just being honest with you guys.
You have a brain tumor.
Yeah. Since I was a kid. All right.
See about understanding your mind and look what we got.
Because Cassandra knows. Cassandra knew I was in the hospital actually a couple of years ago because of it. So so please, I've been like on disability and stuff. Like seriously. So here's the thing. The white privilege thing.
You've been on disability out of work. You didn't just lose a job and be broke.
No, I'm sick, man. I have a sickness. But anyway, listen. Let me just tell you something real quick. So privilege, white, black, no one. We should all. And I don't agree that blacks were held down until the 1950s or 60s. I don't like it at all. What I'm saying now is though.
Wait. Oh, one minute.
Yeah.
You said that you don't like it, or you saying it didn't happen?
It definitely did happen, and I don't agree with it at all.
Now, remember earlier when we talked about things racism affecting us too late in the day, right?
Yes.
All right. That's all.
Yes.
Look, we ain't gotta take. We don't have to take big steps.
Yeah, sure. But my question is this. My question is, I'm talking about modern day 2025. Today, what privilege do I? And I ask this with all good-heartedness, genuine. Hold on.
Wait.
Let me finish.
You want an example of white privilege, right? Have you heard of that white baseball player kid who like raped about 2 girls but isn't getting any jail time?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I disagree with that then.
People have protested, and the terms white privilege came up in that conversation in regards to. I think he actually. They said he got 10 felonies. I think he actually might have choked one girl almost to death. Like he actually almost killed a girl while assaulting her in a violating manner. But he's home right now, probably playing the same Grand Theft Auto I'm about to get into in a minute. How you like that?
Well, I hate that.
That is what is considered as recently as a couple of weeks ago or whatever, an example of white privilege.
Okay. And if I was a murderer or did something like that, I'd be able to say, yep, I got off due to white privilege. I was just talking about my own personal life. I have not seen one privilege. Would you agree that
convictions?
Would you agree that most people
right?
Would you hold on? Would you agree most people, black and white, are not violent people?
Have you heard? You mentioned we mentioned DEI and jobs, and now you mention convictions. You do know that the statistic shows that a black man or black person with a college degree and no criminal record statistically is less likely to get a job than a white person with a criminal conviction and no college education.
That's bullshit.
I mean, you know, statistically,
that's bullshit.
That's like before we had Grok, when you can just Google it. But now, just hell, ask Grok. Hell, ask Grok.
Okay.
If there's racism affecting Black people today, since you know, you got time to hang out on Twitter and X, getting your fucking goon on. You might want to get your Grok on.
Okay. So here's the thing, though. Just because that happens and that's fucked up, does that also mean that let's just say the Black person is at the second place merit for flying a plane? Let's say. Hold on. Let me just ask this question. I agree with you. If that is fucked up.
We're going back to the planes?
No, I'm just using it as an analogy. Let me just ask the question. You'll see what I'm asking. So
I thought we cleared that analogy up already.
No. But it's being used in a different way. Just let me ask the question, then you'll see why.
Charlie Kirk using all kinds of
ways. No, I'm not Charlie Kirk. Listen to me. Listen. Okay, so I agree with you that black people with
you're not Charlie Kirk. Don't fly me to Utah.
Listen to me. Okay, I'm not. Listen to me. I agree that black people without any violent history with a college degree have less of a chance than a white person getting the job. I agree. But does that mean that now that we have DEI or in some companies anyway, does that mean that you agree that the guy, if he's black and if he really is the second best, he should get the job just because his ancestors were discriminated against? Shouldn't the person shouldn't the person with the most merit still get the job? That's what I'm asking you.
I want to know if this black guy at the job isn't, part of your brain tumor.
Well, if we answer the question.
Well, that said, we're gonna wrap up this BnWo space. We'll talk later.
I can ask one question.
Go ahead and ask a question.
Last question.
Make it good.
To this day, it's going to be a great question. Right now, let me just ask you. Forget my life, forget my brain tumor, all that shit. I just have one very generic question for you guys. You ready? Okay. Do you believe that today, the person with the most merit, whether they're black or white, should get the job, or do you believe the black person should get the job first, no matter what?
Can I ask, why are you even asking that shit?
Just answer it yes or no. Why can't you answer? Why answer?
Why are we even first of all, not only do I not agree with that shit, I don't even think that shit really fucking happened. I think, again, that sounds like part of your brain tumor.
This has nothing to do with me. I'm just asking a generic question. Forget about me.
Can I answer that? Can I answer that?
You said hypothetically on some whataboutism shit after saying this actually happened to you.
Can I answer that?
We already answered that shit. One, hell no. Two, why? It sounds like some bullshit you made up. Not only is that some bullshit to do, it sounds like some bullshit you made up. And
wait, let
me ask you a question. Should the survivors of Black Wall Street who are still alive get reparations?
Yes.
Making some progress there. And I think that is gonna wrap up.
Okay, but you still haven't answered my question with a yes or no.
But we mean but you want me to acknowledge some black guy who wasn't qualified for a job?
Forget my situation. Let's just take a pilot or a heart surgeon. Should the best person take the job, or should it be the black person if he's in second place?
Maybe you should acknowledge the black man's contribution to heart surgery.
I do. But can you answer the question? I'm just looking for a yes or no. Do you agree that the person with the most merit should get the job, or
I thought we already said that it's bullshit to give a fucking job to someone who's less qualified.
Oh, okay, fair.
And it's bullshit to even make up that make believe story.
It's okay.
Okay, now
I don't know how to prove to you that it's real.
Hold on a second.
And we already acknowledged that DEI shouldn't even have to exist because all the black people who
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this.
They are qualified.
Hey,
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this.
You're talking about disagreeing with DEI giving black people who are unqualified jobs.
I'm going to say this.
Oh, wait. On some fucking Charlie Kirk bullshit. when we're already fucking saying there shouldn't even be DEI because they shouldn't even be locking people out of a fucking
I agree with you.
I'm going to say this, and Shadow, you can research this. When you're talking about DEI and affirmative action, those were not programs specifically for people who look like me and Savage. Those were programs meant for white women. Those are the biggest beneficiaries of DEI and affirmative action. Now, if you don't believe me, you can Google that and research that for yourself. Those were programs for white women. Okay.
Sure, I will look it up.
Okay. So you tell your bud next time that the fact is that the black guy is not there because of a quota. Because see, they could have hired Becky and to replace him. You see what I'm saying?
No. They did have a quota for black and women. They were separate quotas.
No. I said white women. Okay. Yes. I didn't say black women.
No, but they had separate quotas. They had a black quota and a woman quota. So yeah, it's still. Yeah.
You know who you sound like? You do know that Charlie Kirk had a former one of his classmates from his high school mentioned how he didn't get into a school, and the reason was he was going around all through the school saying how he didn't get the job or the school or whatever it was because a black guy got it who wasn't qualified.
So that never happens? So it never happens, what you're saying. That doesn't happen now.
It sounded like bullshit when he said it. And Charlie Kirk didn't die from a brain tumor.
Okay, so then I'm lying. But if you don't believe me, you don't believe me. What can I say?
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying it sounds like bullshit coming out of a guy who got cooked on reparations after acknowledging his
merit. They say merit is the key reason why people are hired on jobs. But as you and I know, that's not the case. You know that people are hired because of something called social networking. Okay, it ain't got nothing to do with your qualifications, ain't got nothing to do with what school you went to. It's about who you know, your bud, can open a door for you.
Then how come I didn't get hired? Then how come I didn't get hired?
Your bud can open a door for you, but when it comes to someone looks like me, I don't have nobody from the inside that can open a door for me.
How come I'm not hired then? Please tell me.
Yeah, because you said that you were passed over for a DEI candidate. Right?
Yes. Hey Shadow, the same reason you weren't hired from this job you talk about is probably the same reason I own a business that I actually can prove I own, that I've been running for the last 10 damn years. So yeah. Okay.
What? I don't understand that point, but
you don't understand that a black man had to start their own business because we don't get hired?
Oh, okay, I understand that. But you do you do get hired because someone just got the job that
No, we don't. I got not hired so many times. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start my own business. And hell, shout out to Prince Lucian, who mentioned that some black people don't get hired because of their jobs. There's stats and studies and statistics that prove that. And I should know. I have an African name. Well, I literally had to start using my middle name, which is English.
Okay.
I know.
So then how come? But you're saying I have this privilege. But if I had the privilege, I would have had the job. No.
You think so? You think so?
Well, how did I not get the job then? If I have such privilege?
Yeah. That's if the job actually exists. Besides, don't you have a medical condition? Maybe that got in the way.
It doesn't affect what I do. Nope, doesn't affect what I do.
According to you or according to
according to me, because 25-year career, I have 25 years in this position now. Successful. So anyway, guys.
And how many years?
You're saying some black guy who's less qualified got a job over you.
I'm not saying he's less qualified. I don't even know the person. I'm saying this is what I was told.
You're saying that you were told. So because of what you were told, you were saying that a less qualified black man got a job over you because of DEI.
Listen, even if he was Jewish, I would.
And you're against reparations.
I say they had to fill a quota. That's what I say.
Okay. So whatever it is. I still think the best person for the job should be hired. What's wrong with that thing? We both agree on that. We all agree on
and
that.
you were the
That's,
best man,
Matter of fact,
you were the best man.
Forget me.
how do you,
Forget my little
Shadow,
stupid life.
hold up. How do you feel about all the black people kept out of sports who are more qualified than the people in the team to the point that
Totally agree.
when black people got under sports, they fucking
Totally
dominated.
agree with you. Absolutely.
So by that logic, why would I think that a lesser qualified person deserves a job when we fight to be the most qualified and get the job when we're denied that historically to the point where why the fuck they even have to have DEI?
That's fair.
How racist do you have to have DEI and for companies that have DEI and police officers to wear body cams?
100% agree with you. 100% agree with you, sir. What I'm saying is, I just don't think I want to see the pendulum swing the other way now, where because supposedly there are people, and like I was told, but forget me, okay? Because I know you don't believe my story, but there are stories now that we hear where, like, the second place person who is
Shadow. Put it this way: I own a business.
okay.
I wouldn't hire someone less qualified than someone more qualified to work for
So you would hire.
me.
So if the white person was more qualified than the black person, you would hire the white person.
What the fuck, bro? I don't got DEI in my company. What the fuck?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said, man. You can't follow what I'm saying?
You're talking about black people who are less qualified getting hired because of DEI. We heard you.
In your company.
I don't got a fucking, bro, you're giving me a fucking tumor, but I don't got one over
in
here.
your company.
I'm telling you.
In your company, then,
yes.
If you had two people interviewing for a job in your company and the white person was more qualified.
How many times are you gonna ask me this shit?
You did, because you don't answer it once. You don't answer it once.
I'm telling you, you literally want me to tell you I'll hire a white man? Is that the shit you need me to fucking tell you? When I'm telling you, race or not, I would hire the most qualified person.
So then we all agree. So then what are we arguing over? We all agree on the same shit. We all agree that.
I don't know how I'm telling you the same damn answer over and over.
Okay, so then we all agree, man.
The argument. I'll forget the argument. How are you not comprehending the answer to the question you keep asking?
We all agree. It's all good, man. It's all good. So we actually all agree. So I don't know what we're arguing over.
I can clarify this. I can clarify this right now. When you're talking about DEI hires and discrimination, first off, black people are not in a position of power to discriminate against somebody that is white. Traditionally, every industry in this country, whether it be political, economic, so happens. You understand that, Shadow? White males dominate everything in this country. So in order for them to stay in power, they have to discriminate against people look like me and Shadow. You see? Now the thing is, you're talking about all the best candidate. Yes, we have always had black excellence ever since this country began, but we have been pushed back. We have been discriminated against. We have been stepped on and so forth. It's that. So all of a sudden now they're saying now the tables are turned now. All of a sudden, oh, we have these a qualified white male that was passed over by an African American with low brain cells and that type of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? These are the conservatives speaking and so forth because you were talking about qualified. Let me tell you something. First off, this administration is the most incompetent, less qualified administration in U.S. history, and you can take that to the bank. Okay, you have an incompetent president with low brain cells that is fucking deranged, doesn't know how to run the fucking country. Okay. He's a fucking idiot. Okay. Now let that be Obama. Everything that Trump did during his first term and even his second term, they would have put his black ass up under the jail cell. Now, don't tell me white privilege does not exist. Okay. If that would have been 100, hold on a second. If that would have been 100 black guys that invaded the Capitol on January 6, 2021, they would have been carrying out body bags. They would have never went to jail. They would have been murdered. Okay. So don't tell me white privilege does not exist. You saw it. You seen what happened.
That's a good point.
You seen what happened. You seen what happened.
I agree with you.
As a matter of fact, if you can find this in the archives, go to YouTube. I think it was 6 months before that happened. They had a Black Lives Matter protest. Do you know they had at least 100 National Guards there in front of the Capitol guarded? Okay. And then on top of that, they had paddy wagons arrested all these Black Lives Matter protesters and put them in the fucking van and arrested them. Now, Tell me something. Did you see any National Guard there that day?
No,
Or
you
any
make a valid
Washington?
point.
Hold on a second. Did you see any Washington
No.
Metro Police there?
No.
Think about that. Think about that. Why is it that when it comes people look like me, they bring in the fucking military? When people look like you, oh, wait a second. I don't hear no police officers. Where are they at? I don't see the National Guard here. Think about that. Think about that.
You make a valid point.
Think about that. Now I'm using that as an example. I'm using that as an example to your question. Okay, we get different treatment than you. Okay, you see, because we are perceived as a threat,
right,
to the power structure, the white power structure that is it. And you know what? Guess what? Even the Jewish power structure, as quiet as kept.
Actually, you know, Jews and blacks are actually kind of close allies, right?
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Yeah, in Brooklyn, where I grew up, they were like close, like the blacks and the Jews. We were all friends.
Yeah, you're talking the Hasidic Jews. You're talking the
Hasidic
Jews, right?
No, I'm talking the regular ones like me. Like I'm not Hasidic. I dress like normal, you know. Because we're both minorities in this country, right? Because you have to remember the Jews were chased out of every country they ever went to, right?
Oh yeah.
So,
I agree with that.
So the Jews and the black, just so you know, like my parents and we had when we lived in Brooklyn anyway, because it was more multicultural out there. We had a lot of like black people who we were close with because we were all minorities, right? People didn't want the Jews in their area just the same way they didn't want the blacks. So we kind of understood each other, you know.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But the point is, you have an option to benefit from whiteness. See, that's the difference.
Yeah, I see your point. You made a fair point.
You have an option.
Yeah, you made a fair point.
You have an option. The same thing with saying Italian. The same thing with Italian. Italians have that option too. I'm not saying Italians were not discriminated against, because guess what? They were discriminated against at one time and so forth. But in order to benefit from whiteness, they can pass for white and they can benefit from whiteness. Now, are we in agreement with that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now that's my point. That's what Savage's point is too, and Princess's point. You benefit from whiteness. We don't. I'm not saying that you were not discriminated against. Yes, you were. You were discriminated against. But the point is, you benefit from your whiteness. That's the point.
Okay,
that's the point. And don't tell me you don't know this. Come on. You cannot be that damn naive.
I just meant in my personal life. No, I meant in my personal life. I don't see it, but like because I wasn't at January 6th, right? I wasn't. You know,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be at January 6th. It's the fact is, you saw what happened. It's a double standard. It is a double standard. It has always been that way. This is something that we go through on a daily basis. You will never understand what we go through on a daily basis. You will never understand.
I don't. That's why I want to talk to you guys.
Just like I may not understand what Jews go through. Okay, what they went through in Europe and so forth. This and that, being chased out and being persecuted and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You see, this is the thing about it is, you see, the thing about it with me is when I'm talking to somebody from a different culture, I shut my mouth and I listen. Okay, because guess what? They have a story to tell. Their people have been through something that you see, but not a democracy, because actually what it is, it's a republic.
Right.
Okay. It was set up by white European criminals back in the early 1600s to benefit their people. There's a law called the Homestead Act. I want you to look this up. Google this. It was back in the 1860s, I do believe. Do you know that white European immigrants were given free land when they came here? Did you know that?
I do know.
The Homestead Act. Now, here it is, me, born and raised in America. My ancestors have been here for generations, you know, hundreds, even thousands of years. They didn't give us no free land. They didn't give us none of that and so forth. Matter of fact, hold on a second. I'm going to prove my point. There was something you said, it really it interests me, and I'm trying to find the document right here that I can read to you. And I think you said something like the descendants or the slaves themselves should get the reparations. Now, am I correct?
My point, let me just restate it so you understand what I'm saying. I believe the slaves themselves should have been repaired, and maybe their children.
Okay, now, I agree with that. Now, this is something I was going to read to you, and I got this right here. Goddamn, I hate when I can't make my point, and I got it right here in front of me, too. I got it in my little notes, and because this is what I call my black supremacy manual here, and this is when I make my point here.
By the way, are you in Jersey, my friend?
No, I'm the West Coast.
I was going to offer you my my girlfriend once I convert her. So
You got my what you call it, but you know what you got to do. I'm gonna DM you something.
Yeah, sure.
So you know the ground rules here. Hold on a second here,
Sure,
because I was gonna get to this. Hold on a second, bro, because I got this right here. Okay, I think I got it right here. Hold on. Okay, now you said that the slaves should get the reparations, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, now check this out. That happened, but guess what happened? This is what you're talking about. Union General Sherman issued a special field order number 15, 40 acres and a mill. Okay, now we were offered 40 acres and a mill after 1865, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what happened?
What?
President Andrew Johnson overturned that order, returning the land back to white landowners that enslaved them. You hear me? Okay, now I'm going to show you another example. It's something called the Freemen's Bureau Act of 1865. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. On March 3rd, 1865, passed the Freemen's Bureau Act to provide food, shelter, and clothing to free blacks. Okay, now you know what happened? Do you know what happened?
No.
It was overturned by Congress in 1869. It ended it, okay? It was authorization completed in 1872. Congress dismantled the program. Do you hear what I'm talking about? Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you hear what I'm saying? We had these programs set up for us, but it was overturned by white Southerners, that ran Congress, okay? You understand the double standard now?
Yes, I do.
You understand the double standard now? You understand that why me and Savage and Princess are the way we are and so forth? We are entitled to this. This is ours. The land is ours.
But wait,
the land is ours.
But hold on a second, though. But does it really affect your lives today? Because that's still 150 years ago.
Oh, fuck yeah, it does. Fuck yeah, because guess what? Why should I have to be discriminated against because of the color of my skin when I'm entitled to reparations? Or the double standard, or the argument is, well, why should you get it because you're black? No. Well, guess what? Why should the white... Hold on a second. Why should these white plantation owners, their ancestors, their descendants benefit from free labor? Someone like me provided for them, and they're eating off that free labor for the last 10 generations. That's a double standard.
Well, see, the thing is,
so you're telling me I can't get it. I can't get the reparations, but they're getting free land. They're getting benefits from something that my ancestors built this country, you know what I'm saying, back in the 1800s, but they're benefiting from it, right? But you're telling me...
Sorry.
But you're telling me I can't get the reparations. Okay.
No, I didn't say that. No. Okay. Well, first off, now hearing that, I need to rethink my situation, but I'm not going to rethink it in 30 seconds. So on our next meeting, I'll do more research and come back with you.
Yeah, you're welcome to the next space. You're welcome to the next space.
But let me just say this.
Shadow, I'll let y'all talk for a minute. You do know, you've already acknowledged about shit going all the way back up until about 1960.
Yes.
Like, so you're kind of talking out of both sides.
No. Here's why.
I think maybe you maybe coming to more of an understanding than you realize you already understood.
Well, here's the thing though, but you understand the Jewish thing also. The Holocaust ended in like 1948, right? So it's very close in time period. But I don't feel any ramifications today. So that's why I was thinking, like, even though this stuff happened, you guys had it bad until like the 1960s at least, and of course
it
more.
Happen again.
But I just didn't know, like, it still affects you today. Like, you're tying yourself to people who are the same color as you 100 years ago. Where I don't tie myself to Jewish people from 60, 70 years ago.
You're saying time, but while you're also saying that we're still affected by it.
If you are affected by it, then you should get reparations. Yes, I agree.
You've already said we are. You're saying we are, but we're tying ourselves. You're talking out of both sides, but that's the whole thing. You've come from being against it to slipping up and saying, you know what, based on certain logic or whatever, I actually do support it. So
let me get my thoughts together on this, okay? You guys.
I was gonna say, for a white guy with a brain tumor, who's against reparations, you're damn near starting to make some
My brain tumor doesn't affect.
Hold on a second. How can I not tie myself to my ancestors? How can I not?
Wait, he's all...
Hold on, your family?
When he's all... you already said that this shit ties
to us
up until about the damn near 1960s.
There's an asterisk I have to add. Is it... Was your direct family affected?
You goddamn right.
Do I have documentation proving? You know that the foundational Black American
no, forget
is based.
documentation.
Wait, Shadow. Do you know that the term foundational Black Americans come from the fact that we've all can look up our paperwork and show that we've have slaves in our family documented as property?
Okay.
I have that. Matter of fact, Kay moved to Virginia. Guess where my slave descendants come from? Documented.
Virginia.
Okay. Yeah. I literally have slaves in this country that go back to where a girl I just happen to fuck raw moved to. What a odd fucking coincidence. But yeah.
Okay, but here's the difference. Look, can I make a point? I don't feel okay. Here's the thing. I feel like in the Black community, there's more anger about the atrocities that happened in the past than in the Jewish community. Like, for instance, I don't hate German people today at all. And German people are the people who put the Jewish people into the ovens. But I realize, hold on, let me finish. No, you need to let me finish this. Please.
I need you to hear one thing, real simple. A song called Fuck the Police.
I know it very well.
Do you know that Fuck the Police is based on what the police were doing to Black people at that time?
Can I finish the one sentence so you understand my point?
I'm just saying that what you're saying, well, when I interject you, it's because I have to correct the point that you're making. So I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not being rude to you. I'm saying that what you're saying has to be corrected.
Okay, what needs to be corrected?
We're gonna miss the point.
Listening.
I will repeat. You just said that Black people aren't angry about what's happening to us now. I'm telling you that Black people were angry enough at the police to have a song called Fuck the Police. Hell, Fuck the Police came out before Rodney King and the riot.
I know. This wasn't the point I was making. Let me just finish the point I was making real quick.
The point you were trying to make got
no. I'll make the point
that I just
I'll make the point.
No, you tried. No. You made a point, and your point got counterpointed.
No, because you're talking about something that I wasn't talking about.
No, it didn't.
You know what? Dude, you want a successful podcast? You should let your guests speak.
You just said
no one's going to listen to this.
Said that Black people aren't angry about what's going on right now.
People aren't going to listen to a podcast where it's just one-sided, man. You got to let me finish a point.
People are going to listen to the BnWo cook.
It would be better if you cooked if you listened to my point.
And we have better seasoning over here. That's why we have NWA and every other kind of fat.
That's true. Okay.
To counter.
Let me just make my point, my last point before we go. Please, I beg you.
Try. Go ahead.
Okay. What I was trying to say, and then you'll see how the Fuck the Police song wasn't an answer, because it seems like for atrocities that happened years. Again, I can't finish.
Go ahead.
Please.
No, I don't mean to.
It's going to take me 45 seconds.
I have a really good microphone, so I beg your pardon. I'll try to laugh further away from.
All right, it's going to take 45 seconds. Okay, so not too long. Okay. You and I both agree that atrocities happened to Jews and Blacks in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, and before. Okay. Now, here's my one observation today. It seems like Black people are much more angry. You know, I see them like stamping on the. Okay, please.
Go ahead.
The Jewish people today are not angry at the Germans at all. Like, there's no you don't see Jews like stamping on the German flag, but yet you see like Black people stamping on the Confederate flag. It seems like the Black people harbor more resentment for their mistreatment in the past than the Jews harbor for their mistreatment of the past. And why is that?
It's funny you mention the Confederate flag and being mad at everything now. Oh my God, those Black people are just so mad. Let me ask you, when George Floyd got killed in broad daylight in an 8-minute on the ground lynching for the whole matter of fact, the little girl who recorded this shit is scarred for fucking life. But you know, when those people rioted and stomped on shit, were they doing it because of shit that happened in 1800 or something that happened right there on camera for about 8 or 9 minutes?
Right there by one person.
Okay. And that one person the one out of 4 people who did it, who's now in jail for murder, the murder of George Floyd, and people are talking about pardoning him. Can you believe that? Anyhow, yeah, the one person who got convicted for his murder, he had a police record for about 18 different incidents.
But why be mad?
Matter of fact, As a matter of fact, the conviction of Derek Chauvin resulted in civil rights charges being filed against Derek Chauvin because of children he assaulted while on duty, being an out of control piece of shit. That even the woman who worked at who owned the bar they worked together stated that Derek Chauvin was scared of black people.
Got your point.
But
Got your point. But how come, let's say there was a German police who killed a Jewish person. I wouldn't be so like...
You mean what if?
Huh?
You mean whataboutism? Oh, whataboutism.
Yeah, what about... Yeah, that's right. It's an analogy. It's a valid analogy.
Okay, whataboutism. It's whataboutism.
Okay, yeah, I will put... Yeah, there's sometimes...
Matter of fact, it's not even whataboutism. It's about what about
if someone killed a Jew today, a police or whatever, I wouldn't go all crazy about it.
If it happened.
Right.
That's your argument. If one Jew got killed by police today, if.
Okay. Yeah, if.
That's it.
Right.
Do you know why they protested George Floyd getting killed?
Because Derek Chauvin was a racist.
What else?
I don't know what else.
You don't even get it, do you? You don't even get it. One, how about Eric Gardner? 1, 2, how about Tamir Rice? 3, how about Philando Castillo? And most importantly, people were protesting because even though he murdered that man on camera for the whole world to see, the what was it? The Manicopa, what was it? They didn't indict him for murder. They didn't indict him for murder until the entire world protested and Black Lives Matter fucking merchandise went off the shelf. Like, they didn't just get mad that he killed them. They got mad that he killed them the way he killed them, and somehow that motherfucker wasn't going to jail for it.
Yeah, wrong. I disagree. So you're saying it's because the number. So if it was a one-off incident, it wouldn't have been so crazy, but it's just because
a one-off incident about what?
Like let's say that the George Floyd thing was a one-off incident.
So you don't get that was literally the problem. It wasn't a
one-off I'm saying thing. I'm agreeing with you, man. Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? Because I'm agreeing with you.
Did you not?
Holy shit.
What the hell did you just hear me talk about fuck the police?
Did you hear the words actually coming out of my mouth just now?
Rodney King happened before George Floyd. You're talking about one.
I'm not. I didn't. Dude, you have to listen to the words around. You have to listen to the words around what I'm saying, man.
What the fuck, bro?
Huh? You're not even making sense now, man. No, you're not. You don't even let me finish a sentence.
You're referring the one-off.
You don't let me finish a sentence. I didn't. I said it wasn't a one-off. I said was not. You didn't hear the word. You didn't hear the words. You didn't hear the words was not, did you?
And Eric Gardner.
You didn't hear the words was not.
Sean Bell.
Excuse me. I'm agreeing with you, and I agree with you the entire fucking time. I said was not.
Diallo?
I said was not.
Makai Gurley?
Hello.
Say her name, Breonna Taylor.
Excuse me. I said it was not a one-off. Why don't you listen to the rest of the words of the fucking sentence, bro?
What the fuck are you talking about a one-off?
I did not say
You're talking about a one-off.
Excuse me. I didn't say it's a one-off. I did not say it's a one-off. I said.
Oh my God, you ain't saying a one-off now, huh?
Go rewind the tape. Go rewind this, and you'll see what I said. What I was trying to say.
Yo, I can hear Michael Jackson music while you moonwalk that shit.
You could listen to this podcast after and listen to it, okay?
I couldn't put a podcast playing Michael
Jackson. I said was not. Was.
Oh,
excuse me.
God. Hell, the guy that killed him got.
What are you talking about, bro? I said was not a one-off. I said was not a one-off.
You're not saying it now because you know not to say.
No, I said it from the very beginning. No, I said it from the very beginning, but you weren't. But you don't. You only listen to
get the tongue. Get the tongue slip.
You only listen to one or two words per sentence. No, because I actually said it was not a one-off, but he didn't hear me.
I'm not listening to you, but you mad you getting cooked on me.
He's too busy talking to listen to the actual sentence I'm saying. So whatever. I can't join your space, man. We could have had a good conversation, man, but you don't listen.
It was good. It was good for
me.
I'm
not going to come back because you don't know how to have a conversation.
Wait. Hey. Before you leave, clean up.
Later, guys.
Clean that up. Clean that low.
Wow. Oh,
I did not
man.
say it was a one-off. I said it was
How
not a
you do
one-off, and that's why
BnWo?
it was understood. You didn't let me finish.
That had to be a slip of the tongue there.
No, it wasn't. I actually said what I said. You guys didn't. You both didn't hear it. All right, whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, I can't finish a sentence. I'm forced to rush my sentences. Okay, like.
You forced to rush that bullshit out and get cooked any
All right,
damn
so
way.
okay, fine. So then I'm a racist, right? I'm a racist. I hate black people. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. Wow. Ooh.
Is that what you're saying to me?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay, so then I don't know what the point is of this conversation then.
The point is,
Where did that come from?
your space show being inferior is okay.
I started the conversation with that, bro.
That's all. It says it in the title.
Well,
Shout
I've
out
been agreeing
Princess
with
for
this the whole fucking time. It's like you're arguing with me over nothing.
You're not, if it's an argument, I'm winning the argument. I'm making a point. I don't know what
You know something? I have something to say. I got something to say before you get off. You call yourself a Jew, right? You call yourself a Jew, right?
Actually, I'm kind of like agnostic. I don't really. I'm not religious. Really.
What qualifies you to be a Jew? Because I don't believe that these so-called, excuse the term, white Jews are the original Jews. I don't believe that.
Okay, so
I don't believe that because you know why?
Why?
Because you know why? I believe you stole that identity. You're not you, but your ancestors stole that identity from the original Jews. You want to know where the original Jews come from?
Israel.
Not Israel. They come from North Africa. They come from a place, Ethiopia. Those are the original Jews.
Well, hold on. Everyone
Those
comes
are
from
the original Jews.
Everybody comes from North Africa. Everybody in the
You
world
know
comes from
what
North
you are. You know what these so-called Jews are, and you can do the research on this.
No.
They're Slavic Europeans. They're Slavic Europeans. And what do you call those ones called? Cossack. What do they call it? Damn. They're
I'm gonna fix.
No. There's a certain term. It starts with what a K. You see, the thing about it is this: history lasts. I'm gonna say about the good.
I can prove this wrong. I have my DNA
years.
test. No. Can I tell you real quick? Can I just correct you on this real quick? Okay, I am 100% Ashkenazi Jew, and originally, yes, I am Eastern Europe.
Ashkenazi Jew. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for.
Let me finish.
Ashkenazi
Okay,
Jew.
let me finish. Yes, my family comes from Poland and Russia and all this stuff, but originally, before that, we're all from Israel. And Ashkenazi Jew means from Israel because we were under persecution. So we went to Polish and Europe, but we're all from Israel to begin with, and it's in the DNA markers that I did on 23andMe.
You believe that is your birth? You believe that Israel is your birthland? Is that what you're telling me?
Dude, I'm like an atheist. I don't care about this shit.
But you're saying that's your birthland, right?
Not mine. I don't believe in any religion, bro. So.
No, that's not the question there, Shadow. I said, do you believe Israel is your birthland of your ancestors?
No, I believe every human
on
the planet.
Now, you can't think about it. It's either a yes or a no, guy.
Every person on the planet came from Africa originally.
That's not the question. The question is, do you believe Israel is your birthland of your ancestors?
They were born in Israel, yes.
Okay, just because they're born in Israel doesn't make them the original indigenous people of Israel. You see?
Okay.
You see, there's a whole lot of bullshit out there going on and so forth.
This is a whole other conversation for another time.
It is a whole nother conversation, but I had to pull your card there. Ashkenazi Jew. That's what I was talking about.
Yes.
And you're telling me you're a broke ass Jew? I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
Yeah, ask Cassandra. She knows.
There's got to be a millionaire somewhere in the family tree. I cannot believe that.
See, and that's your prejudice. You think we're all fucking rich and we own the world.
No, I wouldn't say that. That's a stigma, but I believe the fact is that this right here, to me, is just really an insult to my intelligence. You're not who you say you are. You're hiding something.
Can I send you a screenshot of my
You're hiding something.
Can I send you a screenshot?
You're hiding something.
Can I send you a screenshot of my bank right now?
No, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't got nothing to prove to me. You got nothing to prove to me. But I believe you're hiding something. You are hiding something.
What evidence? What evidence do you have of that?
I know you're hiding something.
See, so you think all Jews are Jew? So you think
something?
So you think I'm sneaky because I'm a Jew? That's it.
You live a double life. That's what it is. You're not. You're not coming to grips.
Crazy, right?
You're not coming to grips with who you are.
Actually,
you're not coming to grips with who you are.
I live a double life. I don't think so.
I believe the fact is you may have a good
You live a
job, but
double life because
I
you didn't tell
believe you
your
have a good
fucking girl you
job.
trying
I
to get her
believe you have a
black.
good job,
Go ask
but
Cassandra.
you live a life.
Listen,
You live a
Savage
life
knows.
of a.
Savage knows someone who I used to know very well, and she knows all about me. She could tell you why I'm broke. She knows my whole life story.
Is that validation? Is
Shadow,
that your
you
validation?
got a double life because you trying to get your girl into the BnWo.
Would like to.
You're literally talking to us because you're logged in Second Life. Like, does your girl know about the account Shadow Lust?
No.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this.
But that doesn't mean my whole life. But
bro,
yeah,
this
but
your
to be
second
fair,
life
that
right
doesn't
here.
mean my whole life is a second life, man.
Let me ask you this. Do you worship BBC?
Yes.
Okay, that's you living a double life there, fella.
I agree on that point. Yeah.
Bro, your name is Shadow Lust.
Yes, I agree.
You don't want to show me your birth name, but you're living a shadow. You are trying to hide something.
Listen,
because
I don't know either of your real names either. Who cares?
You don't want your peers. You don't want your peers and your colleagues to know
That's
who
right.
you really, and your family know who you really are.
You don't know my name, but you know my brand. My brand is BnWo.
And you know my
Savage
brand.
Fucking BBC.
Now,
Your
me
brand is
personally, I can respect
is
that.
hiding your
I
fucking
can
self and
respect
your
that.
girl.
I can respect that. Okay, but the fact is, we know as well as you know what you're trying to hide. Nobody has.
But it's all good if your girl finds out. If your girl finds out, and it's all good. I'm just saying, she doesn't know about this yet.
Okay. So
That's
listen, when you first meet someone, you don't come out on the first date and say this is everything. You know, you do. You know, you don't owe someone everything about your life on the first time you meet them.
We talked about this already. We talked about this earlier. You knew from the very jump when you got with your girl.
Okay, I'm gonna put
you
this
had
on.
nothing but 4-inch dick for her and plans of getting her fucked by a black guy.
But if it doesn't happen, that's still okay.
Yeah, it's all good. But you should have told her sooner, so you're not having the 6 months of it not getting to what you really want it to be. I think you should have told her sooner, but I think that's more about the society.
Yeah, I agree. Listen, I'm not perfect, man. I'm not perfect, but
if you let me ask you this, Shadow, if you could have just put out an ad online for a fucking black dick obsessed fucking white girl to cuck you out and fucking
I've tried
dominate
that.
you,
It doesn't work. Very hard to find someone like that.
It doesn't work.
No, nope.
It doesn't work for you, or it didn't work. It didn't work when you did.
I tried on FetLife for like 3 years. I got nobody.
Nigga, you tried FetLife. That's the fucking problem. How did you even meet? How did you meet
on FetLife?
Cassie?
On FetLife.
You're lucky you met. I'm lucky I met her, but you're lucky. You real lucky you fucking found her on FetLife. That shit's fucking.
This was 2017, so I don't know.
Yeah, I got some of the best head in the world I ever got off this white girl off a fucking FetLife.
Yeah.
Stuck me bone.
What's the most popular site now then? What do you use?
We're on it right now. Your favorite porn star has a fucking Twitter.
Who?
Who's your favorite porn star?
I don't know.
Watch porn, have a favorite. They're probably on here.
Oh, absolutely. No, I know. No, but I meant for like actually.
If that's the case, hell, if you don't know porn stars, you know Cassie.
No, yeah, no, I meant like for meeting people.
Cassie,
for meeting people, you can't
now.
search for like New Jersey and shit. Like you can't search the same way you can on Fet. You know, that's what I didn't know.
In a way, you can you could put it in your bio if you put it in there.
That's true.
Like you don't know where Whitehole, New Jersey is, but it's in New Jersey, and there's white holes.
True. That's true. I'm getting old, man. I don't know where the shit is anymore, man.
I'm getting old. I'm not that much younger than you.
Well, anytime I met anyone, it was off FetLife. So, and Cassandra was off FetLife as well.
If you met people on FetLife, it sounds like maybe you should get back on FetLife.
I'm still on it, but no one. I don't even try anymore because no one. Dude, most women don't want to fucking cuck in their life. They just don't. They don't even think of. They don't even know about it, man. They don't know about it.
I got you. The thing is, I don't hear enough from BnWo on there. Just a bunch of BBC.
Mm-hmm. Actually, my profile's empty, so I don't even have anything written on it. So
you might want to put BnWo or something like that. Since trust me, you're this deep into it. You over here locked in with us.
I will.
I think we had a productive discussion. Put it this way, we'll talk about something different next time. I don't know. We ain't gotta talk.
Oh, good, my man.
We ain't gotta talk all this black shit all the damn
It's all
time.
good,
But,
man.
you know, I like to know who's following me and who's supporting the content.
I hear you. All good, man.
You follow the OnlyFans where I got the where me and Cassie got the content?
What was that?
Do you follow the OnlyFans where me and Cassie got the video?
No, I don't even know about it.
Yeah, it's in the I guess not in this bio, but the bio for the
I don't know all your bios. I just started to follow you. I don't know all your bios.
Yeah, the one with the white girl wearing the hat over.
Oh yeah. Okay, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, you see exactly that one.
Okay.
Got the link to the OnlyFans. You can see a whole bunch
Check
of
it
that
out.
too. That's about a 10-15 minute blowjob.
Nice.
No hands. Yeah, a few of those.
He covers her face though. Cassandra's the real. See, Cassandra's the real deal. She don't care who, and she was in the hospital and shit.
What do you mean? Both of the real deal. I like the anonymous shit. I don't show my face. I'm the real deal.
Well, no, you were talking about me living a double life, right? But yet you're hiding your face and she's hiding her face.
I'm not hiding my face. I'm being anonymous because motherfuckers can't handle big black fucking dick talking about I want my reparations.
I'm not hiding my face.
No, okay. Well, listen. Just because I want privacy doesn't mean I'm living a double life, guys.
I'm not hiding my face.
That's good.
I'm saying the only double life you are living, you don't have to be so defensive about it, is the fact that you haven't been straight with your girl about your intentions.
I was only getting defensive because I was being accused of living an entire.
I'm literally telling you that once you tell her that shit and you're honest with her, I can't say you got a double fucking life.
No, but before I was being accused of not having money or I have money because I'm a Jew. I'm like, what? No.
I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know you, but I know the things I can suspect based on experience. No. And I'll give you this much: for a guy named Shadow Lust who hasn't told your girl, at least you got your face in the damn profile. So the things you aren't hiding, but the things you're over here hiding, but not hiding while hiding. So it's all good.
I'm gonna give you a DM. I'm gonna give you a DM, Shadow, what my expectations are. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
What I want is you to have that talk with your girl tonight.
I'm gonna tap out.
It's not gonna happen.
If anything, let's move that shit along. We can make some progress.
And if she says get the fuck out of my life, then it's over.
You gotta go find you a new one who's down with it.
But I do love this. But I do love this girl, man. I love her, man.
If you love her, be honest that you want her taking black dick and you want it the whole goddamn time. You wanted her taking black dick before you fell in love with her.
But if she doesn't want to, I'd rather her not do it. You know what I mean?
If you love her, how are you not telling her? If you love her, be honest with her. If you love her, that's all the more reason to fucking tell her.
You make a good point. I'm being a pussy. What can I say?
Matter of fact, you might want to tell her that you love her when you're telling that shit, since you really do mean it.
Yeah, I'm being a pussy. I know. I'm just calling myself that.
Scared of because society. I guess you try to beating yourself up, but yeah, be honest with yourself. And
let me seriously think about it. Let me think about it because you're right.
You need to do it tonight.
Bro.
If not, do it tonight. Take steps towards doing it tonight.
Yeah. But let me ask you this though. If let's say she says fuck you, I'm out tonight, then you have no chance. But if I work her into it, because let me tell you something, I've done this before, okay, and it's taken me a few months watching some BBC porn and shit like that, and then it actually works, and I've actually had success with it. So
it sounds like you actually know how to do this. If that's the case, why isn't it? What
I told you, the first few months we weren't together. So we just moved. We just got together like we were long distance. So we just kind of.
You moved in? She's somewhere else. Why you got a 4-inch dick? Where is she?
She's at work. Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, she is. But anyway, let me do what I got to do. It's hard to do, man. It's hard. You got to understand it from my point of view, man. It's a hard thing to just bring up, especially to someone who's not part of this lifestyle. If she like followed this lifestyle for a while, she'd be like, "Ooh, you're into that shit, all right."
I'd prefer someone who followed this lifestyle as well and make it way more easier to understand than to know what time it is.
Yeah. Let me see what I gotta do. But I know her very well. Like I know her personality, man.
If you said you love her, it's one thing, you know her very well. But if you love her and this is what you really want, steps need to be taken now.
Maybe
you're showing her off to me, right? You want me fucking you. She look pretty. Look pretty. And I know she's not getting no dick, at least not from you.
Well, she's getting a little bit.
She's not getting dick. She's getting 4 inches of you trying to get her fucking blacked any damn way. Because what the fuck is your 4 inches?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So we working that shit.
I know, man. All right. We'll talk on the next space. All right.
All right. We'll talk. This has been a BnWo. Supposed to be a short show space, but man, it's ran fucking long. This has been Shadowless, and tell Kay I said what up, and you better talk to your girl and work this
Be
shit
good, brother.
Sir. That's sir.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Later.